Welcome back, it's your boy Deku, and we're going to see what the Tier 0 Nuke has for us. Starting from the material you need for upgrading. First, the Ascension. And don't forget the EXP that also costs you when you level up. And then skill upgrade to top it off. And finally, here's everything you need to upgrade her to the max. Also, some quick tips. The flower, Gloomsoul, can only be obtained in the Mount Firmament, and also the Sentinel Dagger can only be obtained by defeating Jue. The Wave Warrants are obtained in the Forgery Challenge Eroded Ruins, as you can see on the map. And for the Howler cores, here's the list of the enemies dropping it. It's the animal type TDs. And that's the quick prep tip for you. Now entering the main part of the show. Why is she a Tier 0 Nuke? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. When you see her stat, it's not that impressive. She got lower attack than Jian and Calchero, as you see on the screen. But all of that is nothing compared to what she can bring to the game. Enter the Tier 0. Her playstyle is quite simple. It's a 4 resonance skill nuke combined with some basic attacks. It could potentially deal, you got resonance skill 1, and then followed by 4 basic attacks into resonance skill 2 and resonance skill 3, followed by 4 incarnation basic attack into resonance skill 4, and that can deal 4.5k% alone. But there's more to that. You can enhance this even further with her kits and her Fortis circuit. First, if you got your Resonance Liberation ready, you can add more and deal a whopping 6.2k% damage. Let's compare it with the top DPSs. Calchero, in a full rotation without extending the basic attack and just swaps, he deals about 3.8k% damage. Could probably dish another 1.4 with another basic attacks plus a Death Messenger while in the Deathblade gear state. And also Jian, in a full rotation, he deals 3.6k% and could probably add another 1.5 or 2, but you need to build a resolve first to dish additional damage with your resonance skill and liberation. And here you might think, hey, that's big enough, but that's not the end of it. With Jinhsi, your rotation will never fail. After you end the combo, you will always be able to trigger your outro skill and another character's intro skill. Enter Unison. This is one of her Fortis circuit that will give consistency to your rotation, and it doesn't use any concerto energy, meaning you can keep it for another rotation. How to get Unison? Just finish your Resonance skill 4 and you're just get it. And what rotation, you ask? So, this is the rotation again. Explain in a bit more detail. First, you got your Resonance skill 1, Trailing Lights of Eons, that can be used before basic attack 4, and then followed by 4 basic attacks. After you got into your 4th basic attack, your Resonance skill changed into Resonance skill 2, which is Overflowing Radiance. And after Overflowing Radiance, you enter the Incarnation state. And in the Incarnation state, you can use your Resonance skill 3, Crescent Divinity. Crescent Divinity is available before Incarnation basic attack number 4. So after you use Crescent Divinity, followed by 4 Incarnation basic attack, then your Incarnation state will be gone. But you will be able to use the 4th and the Nuke Resonance skill 4, which is a Luminous Epiphany. Or alternatively, you can skip the Resonance skill 1 and 4 basic attacks into an intro skill. So after you use your intro skill, when you swap into Jinhsi, you can continue it with immediately with the Resonance skill 2 and then continue on the same path. You need more. I hear you, fam. No worries, I gotcha. Your Resonance skill 4 is actually just a puny 400-ish% damage, boosted with her Fortis skill Incandescence. And with the new update that has just been confirmed, she can dish out millions of damage. Updates are the following. All numbers here are already counted with the most recent updated values. Enter Incandescence. you gain 1 stack for dealing damage every 3 seconds. You can get an additional stack if A. You deal damage with another attribute, just like Morphe, Yinlin, and Farina. B. You use a coordinated attack. But Farina is not optimal if you want to use Jinhsi to fill your incandescence, because both deal damage with the same attribute, which is Spectrum. While Jinhsi have 12-second cooldown on her rotation, optimally if you use Morphe or Yinlin, you can get 2 stacks of incandescence every 3 seconds. That leads to a sum of 8 stacks, which translates into a 356% damage boost on a Luminous Epiphany. But how do you get max stack? Just farm, because it will not decay. Unlike Jian's Resolve, where it can be decayed when Jian is not on combat after 15 seconds. So how do you get max stack on rotation while in combat? Well, that is for the only whale section. The trick is you farm first before going to the hologram bosses to then nuke them with a whopping 6.2k% of damage. And this is without crit. Imagine if she crits. Insane. And not just her. They decided to upgrade her weapon too, Age of Harvest, which all of this text translates to 60% more damage on your nuke, and it also deals more on your basic attack incarnation, since the update says your incarnation basic attack deals resonance skill damage. Your previously 2.7k% damage on your resonance skill 4 is becoming a huge 4.3k%. Not enough? Jue has also been buffed to give a total of 483.22% damage total and 16% resonance skill damage boost. Your 4.3k% suddenly becomes a 5k% on a resonance skill with 12% cooldown? That's ridiculous. Here's a quick comparison to Dreamless. Dreamless does more damage and it can be buffed with rovers, but the resonance skill damage boost buff is what it matters.
Tell me in the comments below, are you pulling for Jinhsi or Changli?
Also, talking about the best partners for Jinhsi, we're looking at 4 different resonators here. You got incandescent stacking machines, which is Morphe or Yinlin, and also the damage booster, which is Taki and Farina. Looking at the incandescent stacking machines, Morphe has his liberation when he shoots fire, while you're on other character, meaning you can deal other attribute, and then also Yinlin with her punishment mark. Both can deal other attribute damage, so it counts as 1 additional stacks. Also, the damage boosters, we got Taki and Farina. Taki, with her ultra skill, can gain a 38% resonance skill damage deepen for 14 seconds. For Jinhsi, that is a huge boost to the nuke. But if you want some overall boost, you can get a Farina. Farina with her ultra skill, you can gain a 15% damage deepen to all types of damage for 30 seconds. And then on her Echo set, which is Rejuvenating Glow, it further increased the attack of all party members by 15% when she heals, which always. And then enter the only whale session. On Resonance Chain 1, Jinhsi simply gained an 80% damage boost only by using 4 basic attack. Unreal. Her nuke becomes a 4.8k only by getting another copy of her. This plus her weapon and Jue is a whopping 8.4k. What the? And on sequence 2, the wording is when Jinhsi is out of combat. This could mean one of 2 things. Either A, Jinhsi recovers full incandescence when she is swapped out for 4 seconds, or B, Jinhsi recovers it when you, the player, is out of combat for 4 seconds. If it's B, then it's a minor thing. If it's A, then it means every rotation is a maximum stack of nuke.
And that's all you need to know about Jinhsi and her Tier 0 nuke kit. I'll be making another guide for Changli coming soon before the release. I hope you enjoy this one and wait for the next one. And well, looking at Jinhsi kit, I'll probably pull her, man. My wallet can stop itself. Bye.